Hi team, Coach Tia and
Coach Phil.
We're here this week to talk to you about mental fitness. So in my opinion, mental fitness is what's between the ears, and it is more important to me than our physical fitness a lot of the time, especially when it comes to the open. So thinking bigger picture right now is the better time for us to focus on our mental fitness, the confidence that we need to start building, thinking of the weeks leading up to it. Right now, what can we do and tell ourselves each time we come to the gym that we're gonna make the most out of our training session? Again, not physically, mentally. What are we gonna take away from each session?
So as I think of big picture, as we approach the open, I hear a lot of people in gyms saying, I'm gonna do the workouts, but I'm not gonna sign up. And I feel that you've already mentally kind of defeated yourself from participating in the open. So the open workouts are not a judgment of you, if you will. A lot of people take the open very personally. They feel stressed about it. We're gonna do the open workouts in class. You're gonna do it anyways. You're gonna be with the same people you are with every week, or in the 4 o'clock class or the 6 a.m. You're gonna be doing them anyways. So we wanna look at it as an opportunity versus something that's scary. So an opportunity is to track and log year over year and see where you do. It's all about you. It's not about how I compare to Tia, because she crushes me every year, but it's about how you compare year over year. And it's a lot of fun to be able to go back many years and look at scores, or when we have repeat workouts come up, to see where you were. And you only get to do that by doing the open consistently. So what year is this for you?
This is year 6.
Year 6 for Tia, so she can go back, it's really cool, and see if they have a repeat workout from 6 years ago. Tia can look at what she did, how that went, maybe it'll remember or spark a memory as how it felt, and she can go back and go, oh yeah, that was this workout, I'd like to be better at this, or I can see how my fitness has improved in certain areas. So I think that rather than look at it as a scary thing, you're gonna do it anyways, you're gonna be here, so why not participate, track, and be involved?
Yeah. Speaking of, what year is it for you?
It's my 10th year.
10th year! 10 years!
This many.
We actually have quite a few people, so if you hear that in mind, like, talk to people. If you're nervous, like, ask them. If this is your first open, you can learn from people that have done it in the past. So yeah, I think, just like Phil said, jump on it. Sign up now. You're committed. It's no difference than beginning of the year, you're making New Year's resolutions. You have something that you know is coming up. If you're fully committed, you will train for it with intention, which I talked about in my videos the last couple times. So sign up, and then you know, okay, we're gonna train for the open. This is what's gonna keep me motivated. Yeah.
So that's kind of like big picture. We're talking as we look out inward, as we zoom in, if you will, we look at like the weeks of the open. They've recently, they changed it, whatever it was last year, from 5 weeks to 3,
yeah.
Which for your mental game is really nice. And for those of us who have done it for years, 3 weeks is a lot easier to get through mentally than 5 weeks. 5 weeks was long. But when we look at week to week, we know that Friday or Saturday are going to be the go days. So we want to make sure we think about relaxing and being in a comfortable place in those days leading up to your open attempt. So knowing that you're not gonna get fitter, you're not gonna get stronger, you're not gonna get better in those weeks. We have the rest of the year to do that. So your fitness is gonna be what it's gonna be when you start. And even as we get closer, in a few weeks from now, it's gonna be too late to get better. So you can't get that mindset of, oh, I can't do this, so I won't do the open. The scaling divisions are there to help you participate and involve yourself. And so you look at your abilities now, and you don't care what everybody else and how fit everybody else is. You just kind of stay in your lane and focus on week to week. When the workouts get announced, don't get scared. Think about it. You kind of have a more rational approach to it. Like, okay, this is the workout. Again, it's going to be in the class on Friday and Saturday anyways. You're going to do it. The scaling options that we offer are going to be the same that are offered in the open. And so week to week gets to know that Friday and Saturday are push days, and kind of revolving the week and kind of relaxing the mind around the other days.
Yeah, exactly. So like Monday, Tuesday, you're coming in with the intention of like, these are my days to get in some good reps, some good volume in, and I'm gonna come in with a very positive, confident attitude, like, okay, this is where I'm gonna put my weekend, or lots of work in for the week, because then when I come in Wednesday, Thursday again, I wanna be very relaxed, I wanna move, I wanna be like calm, and not crush myself. Because every time you think negative, our central nervous system also usually takes part of that. So then when we come in on Friday, we're already kind of feeling defeated, energy is low. Whereas if I think relaxed and confident, my body can respond better. It's no different than if you have Saturday, Sunday off, you come to the gym, you probably feel pretty good on Monday. And then usually what ends up happening as the week goes on, our workouts are hard, we get tired, and sometimes I see you guys coming in on Friday and you look defeated, like you just look tired, your energy's low. But if we have that mindset, like, I'm gonna stay relaxed, I'm gonna be positive, and I can plan my kind of mental toughness before that, then Friday when you come in, you're ready to attack that workout, and you'll be just fine, okay?
Yeah. And then let's zoom in, so let's go like day of. It's to try to come in with the mindset of I'm just doing another workout. Again, it is great practice for anybody who might be on the edge of trying to compete or wanting to go out and do a competition once we are all able to and allowed to. It's a great mindset in that sense to kind of test yourself. But the day of, it's to do things that are familiar to you or relax you. So for me personally, in the open, in the gym, or even when I compete, I often come in and warm up with earplugs in because I find if the noise level is down, my mental game is calm, I'm relaxed, I don't think too much. So little things like that, but knowing that you're gonna come in, that's the day to go hard, but doing everything, all these little things you can to kind of calm yourself down. So whatever calms you down, if it's reading a book in the afternoon, if it's going for a walk just to kind of clear your head, if it's not coming into the gym and watching everybody, maybe it's staying away until the last minute when you need the time to warm up. It can be a bit of hype in here, and that can add to the mental pressure. So that day of is important, that you do everything you can to just recognize what stresses you out and kind of keep those at bay.
Yeah, exactly. Because you want to keep things as normal as possible in your day, like your regular routine, because that's also mental. If you try and change things suddenly, that can be where you start to get anxious because it feels different. So stay as similar to your day as you can. Yeah, I'm very similar to Phil. I definitely put the earplugs in, kind of ignore other people, put my music on, what I need to do, just like regular routine that I like to go through. And then just not care about anyone else. Like if it's talking about the workout too much, that gets you anxious, then don't do that. Just do what you gotta do to stay relaxed. And again, trust the work. You guys have done the work, you have the strength, the reps, we've done the skill, we're gonna keep working on it for the next while. Forget about everyone else, like who cares what the person beside you did, this is about you. And kind of what we've talked about at the beginning, like you can use this data and then in the past, see how you did. Like our open workout this week, we are repeating one. Some people have done this before. They can actually go back and see how they did this time, which is awesome. We can kind of measure our fitness through the open. Yeah. And
that's to me, I think, a common theme through our videos is that when the workouts are not a judgment of really your fit, like they are your fitness, but it doesn't define you as a person. And so those mental games of, oh, I didn't do my best on that day, or I cannot do this skill yet, it's not a negative. It doesn't mean you are a worse person or you're not as dedicated as you need to be. It just means that's where you are right now, and there's nothing wrong with that. You are who you are and your skills are where they are, and year over year it takes a long time for people to become as crazy fit as they are, and that's comes with hard work and dedication and knowing that the open doesn't define you, one workout doesn't define you. You can have a bad mental day, you could have a bad fitness day, and if that's the way it is, that's the way it is. And so not to get all worked up about it, and then celebrate and enjoy the experience with everybody, or when you get to class you're like, hey, you're really crushing on the workout, good for you, or hey, you got your first muscle up, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Those little things, that's a mental game too, right? That's exciting and fun and something we try to strive for.
Exactly. So I think we'll leave it there. Again, practice what's going on between the ears right now, focus on your mental fitness, and we'll use that leading up to our first open workout.
See you soon.